Hey, I did not know that you were there. I didn't even know that my computer um, started working. Anyway, I want to talk about things that don't make sense. And by this I mean just anything that really doesn't make much sense. Like, um, I'm going to just tell you guys a bunch of things that I don't really think makes any sense, okay? Um, so if you have anything that you think doesn't make any sense, feel free to, throw it in there. And I would love to hear things that you think don't make sense because it's an interesting topic. And I've just always wondered a lot of this stuff. Um, so let's get started. First one. Why do we park in our driveway and drive on our parkway? I don't get that. You know, um, why do we say after dark when it's really after light? You know what I mean? Like, oh, well, we'll do this after dark. Really, it's essentially after it's lights, you know? And then there's this one I never really understood is shouldn't hemorrhoids be called asteroids? Because, I mean, they are essentially on your ass, so they should be called asteroids, not hemorrhoids. And if you think about it, shouldn't public crabs be called cockroaches? I mean, these are just some things that I think about. And I sat here today and I said, Melissa, what kind of topic are you going to do? What are you going to do it on? And then I thought, things that don't make sense to me. And then ask you guys, you know, like how the expression would be put your 2 cents in. What are your 2 cents? Well, why do you have to put your 2 cents in, but it's only a penny for your thoughts? You know what I mean? Like, what's that extra penny going to? Where's that extra penny going to? It's funny to me. So, like, even I just use that as an example. I wanted to ask you guys for your 2 cents. Put your 2 cents in, but it's only a penny for your thoughts. And where's that extra penny going to then? Um, I just think these are so funny. Um, how come, here's one, how come that Hard Rock candy in the urinals in the men's bathroom tastes like, okay, we'll scratch that one because that one is kind of inappropriate. This is what I don't get. When people say, I slept like a baby, because, okay, well, if you slept like a baby, did they mean that they were up all night and they were crying and they kept their parents awake? Because, like, when someone says, I slept like a baby, I'm like, really? Because a lot of babies just are up all night crying, and I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, um, okay, like decorative pillows. I love pillows, don't get me wrong. But why do we need 15 pillows of various colors on our bed so we can remove them when it's time to go to bed? Like, I have 2 pillows on my bed and, well, three because I have my monkey pillow. But why do we need like 15 plus pillows in all different colors when you're just going to take them off? And then garages. People will fill garages with all kinds of stuff. Everything. They'll fill their garages with all kinds of junk. But they will not put a car in there. And then the car is covered with a sheet or, a cover to stay clean. So if they actually do have the car in the garage, it's covered up with something because they don't want it to get dirty. So garages are more like big closets. You know what I mean? It's like a big storage. It's not even really for a car. And I don't really get rap music because what the hell does what is a fed jizzle or a fat jizzle? What even is that? I don't even get it. Or for example, like another one, like my brother-in-law has like 10 or so plus pairs of white sneakers, whether they're Adidas or K-Swiss, whatever. They're all white and they pretty much all look the same. Why do you need to have so many pairs of white sneakers? I don't get it. Almost every woman I know has a full closet of footwear. I have maybe like 3 pairs of shoes. I mean, some girls, they collect shoes like a heroin addict collects like track marks. And it's like, I don't know. It's amazing. I have 2 pairs of sneakers and 1 pair of dress shoes. That's it. Um, and then I also thought of, well, oh, hang on, I'm not a liar. I do have, don't forget my slippers as well. But those aren't worn outside. They're just slippers. Um, and why? Okay, this one I really don't. I could say I understand to a degree because I do this, but paying extra for the pre-distressed jeans, like the ripped up jeans, like why do we pay $100 for jeans that have holes or paint splashes on them? Why? I don't get it, but I'm guilty of doing that because I've done that. But why? And I don't believe that black is a color. I think that black is an attitude. I don't know. And healthy items on a fast food menu, really? Why? I don't get it. What about like male enhancement products? Do you really think herbal supplements are going to help you there? Come on, really? MTV. Well, what happened to music? There's no music there anymore. It's all a bunch of shows. And what about technical support? I call to support what I already knew. I mean, I will have to fix it myself then, essentially, because, like, say if I called because I didn't understand something about my computer, well, or like my phone, and they pretty much tell me zero. So thanks, man. I pretty much have to fix it myself because you didn't help me at all, you know? Um, what about people who call you at home and say, "Where are you?" "I'm hunting dinosaurs. Where are you?" Or people who call you and say, "Who is this?" "I don't know. You called me first. Who was this? Who are you?" You know? And then, like, when we switch the clocks back or forward, daylight savings time, I never have been able to save any daylight as yet. It always disappears at dark, you know? Or people who nod their head when they say no, and shake their head when they say yes. So it's like, no, yes, I baffled. Or like, say, at like a police at an accident, when they say, what happened here? How about they ask, how did it happen instead? Not what happened here. Um, People who eat a hamburger or a cheeseburger but drink a Diet Coke. I get that the Diet Coke tastes better, but really, come on. You're ingesting thousands and thousands of calories, but you're drinking a Diet Coke. And the only thing I could think of why it makes any sense is because it tastes better. Okay, do you know how they came out with like those 100 calorie packs? Whether they're like Cheez-Its or cookies. Um, there's so many different types of 100 calorie packs, but then somebody will eat three at a time. It makes no sense. So you're eating three of them, which is 300 calories. Why not just get a box of whatever you're eating and just eat them? Uh, I think these are funny. I mean, I was just sitting around today thinking about trying to do a video, and I'm like, what to do it on? I'm like, things that don't make sense. And then I thought to myself, what doesn't make sense? And then all of this stuff popped into my head about what really doesn't make any sense. You know? Like, what makes a person go, huh? And I actually think I made a video on this a while back when someone says, huh? Like, what makes someone go, huh? Like, do I live in a different country and there's no, like, words that make sense? So, like, someone will say, huh? It's like, did you not hear me the first time? And then this one gets me a lot, which I also do it, but I don't really understand it. As for bed making, this is crazy, but like, why do we make the bed so perfectly? So perfect. Like, even, I mean, we should like get like a measuring tape on both sides of the bed and measure like the sheets and the bedspread and everything just to mess it up hours later. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. I get that, like, we want it to look nice, but we're just going to get back at it in a little while. And essentially, no one's really going to see your messed up bed unless you're having, like, an orgy or, like, you know, a threesome in your bedroom. You know, I just don't really get it. I'm trying to think of other things that I don't think make sense. While I'm thinking, you can think too and put it below. It's crazy the things that go through my head. I mean, the thrill of the chase. It's amazing. Oh man, guys, I just well, apparently I'm stuck because I can't think of. Well, okay, there's one more I can think of. Sunglasses. Why are you wearing them on the back of your head? Or why are you wearing them like a hairband? Or why are you wearing them inside the house? Although I have been guilty of wearing my sunglasses inside the house. I could understand that, but why are you wearing them like this? Like, okay, here's your sunglasses. like most people, if they're not wearing them, they wear them like that, right? But then people wear them like this nowadays. Is it trying to insinuate like you have eyes in the back of your head? Although it kind of looks kind of sweet. Maybe I should start wearing my glasses like this. So, so I mean, and then, okay, like teenage trash. Please use your own vocabulary for that. I'm not going to elaborate on teenage trash. I don't get it at all. So, if you get the teenage trash, please tell me what's going on with that. And then like little dogs, they're so loud. If you want a dog, buy a dog. Okay? If you want a cat-sized dog that is as annoying as a loud one, then like please seek help. I love dogs. I think they're so cute, but little dogs that make so much noise, I don't get it. I don't get it. Cab drivers, I know you see that dividing line in the center of the road, but why are you driving in both lanes? Here's the yellow divided line, but you're like this, all over the place. Why? Cab drivers, what's going on here? And a short valet. Obviously, I'm taller than you, and you want a tip for your service. But so please move the seat back, okay? Don't adjust my mirrors. No height guess necessary. All the way back is much better than having to grease myself up and get a running start just to get inside my own damn car. I mean, I'm tall. And if you're gonna move my car and I'm gonna pay you to move my car, well, can you do it like nice? And then there's one more thing that I cannot stand is guys in skinny jeans. Wearing these ridiculous looking clothes causing it actually causes me to guess your gender wrong more than I am right nowadays. But I mean, by any respect, I may have like misinterpreted you for something else, or like I just don't think skinny jeans really should even be on girls. I'm not really a big fan of them. So it just thinking of skinny jeans just give me such an unpleasant mental image in my head, and I don't get it. I just it doesn't make sense to me. And then, say like when someone says you offer somebody something to drink, right? And they're like, "Oh, can I have 7 Up?" Well, what if you don't have 7 Up? You have Sprite. You have Sierra Mist. You have Slice. But no 7 Up. They all taste the same. Why give them all different names? They essentially are all the same damn thing. So why are we giving them all different names? Crosswalks. If it doesn't say cross, don't start walking. And the timer that counts down to 0 after you started crossing does not mean start crossing. It means finish your crossing and the people who couldn't make it to the signal on the time to wait their turn. Like I hate when I start walking and it's like it counts down. It's like 10, 9, 8, and then when it's like two seconds, you feel like you need to run. It like, what if I'm old? I only have 10 seconds to cross the street. Man, I'm gonna have to get a wheelchair. Foot fetishes. Do you know where those feet have been? Or much less what's been on those feet? Need I say more? But seriously. Do you ever notice too that when you go to the movies these days it's so expensive? And that's not including if you want to buy a snack. It's a pain in the ass to spend a bunch of money to go and see a movie and then have it ruined because some yahoos can't be respectful and keep quiet for about 2 hours at the most. You see people like this. It's like you're at a movie, right? And you're supposed to silence your phone, but all you see is this. You see this like in front of you. It's like, and it's blinding you, and you're trying to watch a movie, and you see that, or you see this the whole time. You see people going like this, texting. It's like, put your phone away. Or you hear this. This doesn't make sense to me either. What about this? When you're at a movie and they say, please silence your phone, and you hear this, or this, or this, or this, or this. I mean, it's rude. Like, put your phone away, silence that shit, or put it on vibrate, something. I mean, it shouldn't be an issue. It shouldn't be an issue. Spanx for men. I saw this at the mall the one day in multiple various sizes, no less. And I had to sit back and I'm like, are there really men who actually use Spanx? Damn. I didn't even know what Spanx was until I watched it on the Ellen show. And I didn't realize that guys wore them. In case you go blind from seeing a man in Spanx, just giving you a heads up now. Ew. I just had a visual of a guy in Spanx. What about ear and nose hair? I cannot grow hair on my head. That didn't make sense. Like, when I grow hair on my head, I usually shave it. I can't stand hair. And especially in places that you really do not need hair, like your ears and your nose. Like, cut it. Get in there, do whatever it takes. Get get those scissors out. Get your little clippers and trim them. Trim that shit. Make it clean. I mean, just clean it. Come on. You can do it. Well, there it is. It's my list. Not a very long list of things that don't make sense, but one that ranks close to the top, well, would be, stuff I've said. So I want to know some of your stuff that you think doesn't make sense. And I'm going to give away something that I think um, to someone that has the best thing that doesn't make any sense. So put your things below that don't make sense. Put them down below. Or you can make a video response to this and make me extremely happy. But yeah, I want to know what you think is just weird and doesn't make sense. And I will be giving away something to someone that has the best thing that doesn't make sense. Until next time, peace and love. And, keep thinking about those things that don't make sense and let me know. Okay, me, myself, and my other pair of eyes will talk to you guys soon. Okay, bye.